Hey y'all, today I am out scouting for a couple more plants for some projects on the back porch. I had a lot of stuff die from the spring and I would like to fill in with a few more blooms so that I can attract more pollinators around my peppers and tomatoes. So I'm actually out at Homegrown today, and let's see what's actually available in the middle of July with 17 days of 100+ degree weather on under our belts. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know my latest videos are up, and make sure you drop me a comment below. Are you still shopping at nurseries? We actually have quite a few closing around us because the weather has been so intense. So they're selling off all of their product and they are closing until mid-August. Okay, so like I said, I've already got a few things on hand. I've got vincas on hand. I've got some mini zinnias on, and some celosia. So that's what I've got. I'm looking for a few more focal point type of blooms or plants to go in some containers, and I'm going to be filling about 3 or 4 different containers that have all the petunias have gone kaput, or I've lost the plant because of the heat or something like that. So let's walk around Homegrown. This is Homegrown plants in Farmersville, Texas. This is one of my favorite haunts, one of my favorite nurseries to come to. The prices are always really good and the quality is exceptional. Okay, so this is a Proven Winners Soiree Kawaii Light Purple Vinca. This is a little bit of a smaller Vinca bloom than what I've had in the past. It looks like they have it in 3 different colors. So we've got this purple one, and this one is called Blueberry Kiss. And I've been, of course, this pink one right here, which is actually, they're calling it a light purple. There's a pink tone, I think, to it. And then another variety right here, which is called Coral Reef. This has more of like a magenta fuchsia type tone. Okay, I do like this Angelonia as an option. Angel Face White. This is a Proven Winners. I like it because of the height, so it'd be a good central kind of focal point, 18 to 24 inches tall. I've got some Angelonias in the front porch pots that are looking really good and really thriving in the heat. This is this is what I have, the pink ones. Aren't those beautiful? Color's great. These are called the Angel Face Perfectly Pink. Okay, so that might be a really good option. They've also got it in the purple. So y'all know I like purple. And this is Angel Face Blue. That might be a really great option. I do like this Scaevola as an option. This one's Whirlwind Pink. I planted one in the spring and it has held up really, really well through all this weather. So they've also got it in white, Whirlwind White, and they've got it in Whirlwind Blue, the purple tone. A lot more over here. A lot of pentas. I did have issues with pentas last year in that something ate them all up, ate all the blooms and the leaves and all the stuff. And while I love them, don't want to plant them again because I'm not interested in losing them in a few weeks. Definitely have some begonias. It's not really the look I'm going for. More vincas. This is the vinca color that I've already got at home to start working with. They've got some big fluffy celosia. The celosia I've got at home is smaller. Blue salvia is pretty. That's always good for a focal point in a planter. Lots of coleus, but I'm really looking for something with blooms to attract pollinators. But check out that price. 1 gallon coleus. Look at that, $5.95. Gorgeous and a great price. Okay, this is the perennial section. I'm not super interested in getting perennials, but I'll walk you guys through it today. I have been wanting to add some of this Turk's cap, and I do like the pink to my garden. These are pretty. They have a lot of phlox over here still. Doing well in the heat. Skull cap is really, really great for heat. Has pretty little purple blooms. That might be a good option to mix in. The heated up Gaillardia looks like it's suffering in its pots right now, but as soon as you get this in the ground, this will take off. I've got the heated up yellow right now in the ground, and it's doing really, really well. I do like the white blooming flowers. Those are nice. I don't love deadheading them though. They have a lot of coneflower that's looking really good. Hey, how are you? This is the powwow wild berry. I've got 4 of those at home already that I'm rehabbing, but look how great these look. Look at the size of that bloom. Love it. Russian sage is looking good. Got some butterfly bush. This actually looks really pretty. Buddleia. This one looks really pretty. Look at those. Those are fun. This might be kind of fun. I could start them in a planter and then plant them out into the landscape. Might think about that. Lots of autumn sage, salvia greggi. Have some verbena over here. It looks like homestead. Let me look. Yeah, homestead purple. Super pretty blooms. The guara is really fun, the pink guara. Y'all know I have a bunch of white guara at home. Do like the pink a lot. Really fun. I love how, see how it's catching in the wind? Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, so over here are like the 4-inch annuals, the 4-inch pots. And of course they've got the pentas, vinca. We've got moss rose over here. Let's see what else they have. Looks like they've got coleus, which is going bonkers. Wow, look how gorgeous that is. Super pretty. Got some Angelonia over here. Yeah, here's some more Angelonia. I think I'm going to start with a larger container though. Got celosia, Dusty Miller, begonias. I don't see any zinnias over here. Oh, but I see them across the way. Hold up. More celosia mix over here. The one I already have at home is kind of like this kind of color. Kind of a yellowish peach. Lots of potato vines. Let's go look over here. Organzea. It's looking good. Dahlberg daisy. I actually have some of this in a pot that came back from last year. These are all, I don't know what these are. This one, Alternaria. It's foliage based. These are pretty. Splash right there. That's neat. Splash Select Red. Plant in sun or part sun. These are neat looking. This will be good for the fall. Lots of zinnias, a little overgrown. They need to get in the ground. How fun these are. So pretty. I've got a bunch of yellow zinnias at home that I'm going to be working with in the containers. Lots more moss rose. Lots of marigolds. Got some little bitty lantanas down here. Lots of peppers. Y'all know peppers love this heat. Okay, so let me walk back into this area a little bit. Some bigger containers of zinnias, pentas, lots of bougainvillea still. These are pretty. So these bloom this color and then they fade as they continue to grow, until finally they fade almost to like a creamy white color. Okay, y'all are gonna have to wait till I get home to see what I selected. Okay, like I was saying at Homegrown, these are the plants that I'm already working with at home. So I already had this vinca. These are from Home Depot. I already had a vinca, just the standard pink vinca. These are some sweet little yellow zinnias. This is a yellow purslane and some celosia that's kind of like a peachy pinky, like I think it might end up having some pink tones in it, peachy pinky yellow color. Really pretty. So I selected these plants over here to mix in with it, kind of having a rainbow effect with them. So I got a Proven Winner Scaevola, and this is a Whirlwind Blue, about 8 to 14 inches tall. This is an annual. It's done really, I have one in pink that's done really well with the heat. I also got this Angelonia, which is Proven Winner's Angelonia. It's called Wedgwood Blue. Really pretty, tall, upright kind of look, which I thought was important to have a balance of some lower ones and then some taller, straighter ones within the planters. These were both $8.95 each. Then an additional Proven Winners. This is Soiree Kawaii Light Purple Vinca, 8 to 10 inches tall, or 6 to 10 inches tall. Really like the look of it compared to the other Vinca. This vinca on the left is really large, and these are kind of sweeter, more petite blooms. And then I got two Buddleias, or butterfly bushes. This one is kind of white to light purple, which I think is really pretty. I chose one that had a lot of new buds on it. I didn't want it all bloomed out. This is a perennial. And then I chose this one over here, which is kind of a mauve pink tone as well, and it as well has a lot of brand new blooms. And those are both perennials, but I'll start them in the containers and then I'll move them out to the garden once the weather cools and once it's time for me to, prep these plants for the prep these pots for the winter. All right, so then in addition, these are for a different project. These are basically Nepeta catmint type of situation, and they have really sweet little purple blooms. And they are both perennials, $8.95 each. They're for a totally different project that I'll show you guys at a later point. And then I chose this Barberry right here, and it is an orange rocket Barberry. about 4 to 5 feet tall, 2 to 3 feet wide. Been looking at some more shrubs and investing in some newer shrubs that are going to be going on the side. The side garden on the side of the house has become more of a perennial garden as opposed to a cut garden. And so yeah, I picked these up for that project, but that'll be at a later point in time. But I really like the look of all this kind of together. Lots of rainbow, lots of bright color. The goal is to attract pollinators over to the back porch. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the plant haul from Homegrown Plants over in Farmersville, Texas. If you haven't been over there, you should check it out. They have a lot of inventory. I was really surprised. A lot of my local nurseries don't have half as much as that right now. And I think it's because a lot of them don't have as much space or shade to cover things up at the moment. So I was really happy to get over there, see what all they had. Always happy with the prices and always happy with the quality. All right, you guys, as always, she's a mad gardener or decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.